We are going live for episode 245 of the Councilmen Show, as we're doing a bracket for the best films released in February in the past 20 years. Join us for the show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 245th episode. Yes, there'll only be the two of us. I forgot, I almost called you Ariq.
Oh, if you don't know my name after how many years of friendship, you still mistaken my name. Oh,
But yeah, we got Albert, we got Kelvin. I don't know about Teguh. I think he's catching Pokemon in not Pokemon.
Pal World.
Yeah, in Power World.
Fair. Doing
Yeah.
putting labor, making them do what's the word for it?
Fight.
Sweatshop. Pokemon's in sweatshops.
He's making shoes.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, pretty much it. So it's only me and Albert. So yeah, what are we getting into today, Albert?
Yes, so for today, we are doing a fun topic that we've only done similarly before once. We are doing a best of bracket for films released in a certain month. We did this last time in December of 2022. So, best December movies in the past 10 years. This time, we're going back the past 20 years since 2003 to 2023. This year, the February just started. But yes, we're doing the best films released in February from the past 20 years.
But Albert, why not 10 years?
Why not 10 years? Because unlike December, a lot of films on February are not necessarily the greatest. December are where, as you know, Oscar seasons, people push out all the big films. That's like one. And so first reason, not necessarily greatest. Second, the amount of films that Calvin have saw in the past 10 years from February is devastatingly sad. So I'm like, we're going
I'm
back
sorry.
20. We're going to 20.
Man, if February is like this, imagine January. There's not a lot of good stuff on January usually.
Yeah, no, January will be worse. And yeah, no,
Yeah.
last time around we did top 32 film bracket with 4-person.
Okay.
And me thinking, you know what? If we could do it last time, we're doing it this time. We're doing a 32 bracket. This is the first time Calvin heard of it. Calvin thought we're doing 16. We're doing a 32 film. We're doing a 32 film bracket because if we can do it with 4 in under a good amount of time, we can do it too in under a good amount of time. And because otherwise, in the 16 film bracket, a lot of the films that I saw that I really like is not in a bracket, and it kind of saddens me. So there will be some films, Calv, that you haven't seen in here, but it will probably lose out in the first round because it, like, again, with the logic of bracket. But I just want to like shout them out because otherwise I wouldn't shout them out because there are some films that are like really good. So yeah.
Okay, Albert. Alright. Sure. 32 bracket. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were doing 16.
We got
But
this.
anyway.
We got this. But yeah, that is a topic. That is a topic for today, and also stay tuned till the very end because we got some very, very special news to share with you guys at the end of the show. So make sure you stick around till the very last second.
Yeah. Alright, now let's get into the weekly watchies, I guess. But Albert, do the chores, I suppose.
Yeah, so the housekeeping work right here. Follow us on all of our social media at Councilmen Show. That's on X, that's on Instagram, that's on Letterboxd at Councilmen Show. You can send us an email, councilmenshow@gmail.com. And you should also subscribe to us on the YouTube channel, The Councilmen, and on our podcast feed, The Councilmen as well. That's on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, wherever. Subscribe to us there to follow on all of our latest news.
Yeah. Alright, let's get into the weekly watchies.
Are you ready? For the weekly council segment, Weekly Watchies,
We've been watching TVs, movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying, could be boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, cause it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's weekly watches.
Alright, weekly watchies, the part of the show where we talk about movies we watched this past week. We talk about them, share our thoughts, and anyone in the chat also share your thoughts on them and what you watch. Yeah. So let's just get that started. Albert, why don't you start this time?
Yeah, I can start. So remember how last week I talked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in the half shell. Turtle power.
Have you actually heard the song from the original film, which is like, where there's like a rap. I forget what it's called, but it's like it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and something like that. It's really good. It's a good song. But yeah, so
TMNT got some good openings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the remaining TMNT movies. So I have now checked off all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films. I didn't rewatch Mutant Mayhem. I do plan to rewatch it. But so I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 from 1993, TMNT from 2007, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2014, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow from 2016. So we have two. So in the history of TMNT franchise, there is 2 films called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and there's only one that's called TMNT. So when you talk to your friends and talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films, make sure you know which title you're talking about specifically. Don't just say, "Oh yeah, have you seen TMNT? Oh yeah, the one in the puppets." No, that's wrong. That's the animated one. So you don't want to confuse your friends. So make sure you know there's only one that's called TMNT, right, Kelvin?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, you just messed up. You just messed up the banner. Also, they're not Michael Bay TMNT. It's produced by Michael Bay, but like
yeah, I know he's produced by Michael Bay, but who knows the director? People know Michael Bay.
It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 is directed by something Liebsman, Jonathan Liebsman, and Out of the Shadows is directed by Vin Diesel. Nope, Dave Green. Directed by Dave Green. I said Diesel. There was a quote in that film where I believe Michelangelo was like, "What would Vin Diesel do?" And I was like,
"Did he say that? I don't remember that."
He did. Like he's like stressed out. He's trying to figure out what to do. It's like, what would Vin Diesel do? I'm like, huh? What the hell?
What the hell? Okay. All right. All right.
Take a wild guess. Which one do you think I like the most, and which one I like the least?
Oh man, probably 2007 one is the best one, right? I'm pretty sure you don't like the Michael Bay ones. I mean the live action ones, 2014 stuff, because those are some scary turtles. Yeah.
The turtles are not my favorite look from the Michael Bay produced ones. Although I'll say this, I do like that they kind of have a visual identity in a way compared to the puppet version. Like Raphael's like buffer, Donatello is like skinnier kind of thing. Leonardo's like in the middle ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you would be right. 2007 is my favorite one. It's not a perfect film, but it's my favorite one out of all of them. And my least favorite is the 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That one's bad.
But they have that beatbox scene in the elevator, which is kind of funny, which is kind of cool.
No, at that point I was like, get this film over with. Get this film over with. Let me talk about all of them real quick.
All right,
TMNT 3. This film is about the turtles going back in time to feudal Japan. That's why I asked in the group chat a while ago, what does feudal Japan mean? But basically, they found the scepter kind of thing that allowed them to go back to feudal Japan, and they have to stop this like inter-clan like battle between like some basically there's an uprising in the village, and there's like a emperor type character that's like trying to like overthrow whatever. So the turtles have to go back in time, prevent that in happening. They accidentally go back in time the first time around because April O'Neil got transported in time, and so they're like, oh, we gotta save April, so they do that, blah blah blah. So yeah, basically It's them going back in time. It's kind of crazy, um, and it's not great. The story is like it's okay. There are some funny moments. The story is what's what you expect from a '90s film. The thing that I like the least about this one,
Yeah.
they changed the costumes from the original first two films, and it looks very cheap. The costumes in this film for the turtles looks very bad. It looks very rubbery. It looks very bad. It looks very fake. So I'm like, what happened to the costume? That's the first thing I noticed. And yeah, it is not that great. So yeah, TMNT 3.5 stars. Not my favorite. If you want to see turtles go back to feudal Japan, and there are some samurais that go to the 90s because how the time travel works is that they swap places with the person in the past. It's like what's the film that does that as well? I forget. There's a film that does time travel the same logic. But yeah, that is TMNT 2007 animated film. Very fun. Like I mentioned probably last time, I don't remember ever watching the show. But I know I have watched the show. I don't remember ever watching the film, but I know I have watched the film. I remember the video game on PS2. That video game is good. So when I watch this film, I don't remember anything. I was like, oh, I don't remember any of this happening. But it's good. I like that they're already established characters, so they don't have to go back to everything all over again. It's no longer an original film, like an origin story. All the characters are fleshed out. I really like Leonardo and Raphael's relationship in this one. The villain is interesting as well because this is not Shredder. Finally, because Shredder in this
Yeah.
is like dead or stopped at least. But yeah, the villain is interesting, and the animation's not bad. I kind of enjoy the animation. But yeah, this is pretty dope. I think the best part about this is again the characterization of the characters is pretty good, and it's fun to see
Yeah.
the dynamic of all of them. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something more. You just said yeah.
Definitely. No, I was gonna say something more, and then your camera freeze up.
Oh,
On my end, yeah. But yeah, dude, the 2007 one, like you said, I think the best part about this is the dynamic between Leo and Raphael. You know, I think that's like
yeah.
the best
No, the
part
dynamic
about
is
it.
very good.
The yeah, between those two. But the problem with that is that Michelangelo and Donatello doesn't get to shine much in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. And I don't. The villain's alright.
Yeah.
But at least it's not Shredder, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the Raphael becoming Batman?
That's an interesting take.
Basically.
That's an interesting take. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not against it. It's like it makes sense with his character.
It's
It
alright.
makes sense with all of the character
Yeah.
what they're doing. So yeah. And then
Alright. Yeah.
The Michael Bay stuff. They're not great. Neither of them are great. The sequel is slightly better. It's not saying much. And the villain for both films kind of suck. I hate the Shredder in 14. I
Yep.
hate Shredder. I hate Shredder in 2016 as well. I hate Crank, the villain, the stupid ass chewed up bubble gum with a face.
Hey, man, it was scary in the series.
Not in the movie. That's all. That's what I watched. Bebop and Rocksteady is all right. I forgot Will Arnett's character have such a big role as the Falcon, aka whatever his real name is.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And Casey Jones in the second one is not bad. Stephen Amell. They make him a cop in this one, which is interesting.
I
And
did not like that change at all. I'm like,
make
that
him a
is
cop.
dumb. That is stupid. Yeah, make him a
Yeah.
cop. And just the whole characterization of Casey in that universe. I don't like it at all. Yeah.
So the original TMNT Casey Jones is my bottom. This one is my second favorite Casey Jones, and the Chris Evans 2007 Casey Jones is my first. I forgot. Did I start a Casey Jones in Mutant Mayhem? There is, right? No.
Today? Was there? No, I don't think there's Casey
I
Jones
guess, I
there.
guess I guess I guess there's not. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
the best part about the 2014 Turtles, 2016 Turtles is not sadly enough, and it's not saying much, but like Megan Fox April O'Neil is awesome. I kind of like her character. I kind of
She's
like
nice.
April.
She's good.
I kind of like her April in this one. So that's like it's good. But like the CGI, at least the first one, the CGI is bad, and it have that effect where it's like light, where it's so you don't feel the weight of the characters, like in terms of
Yeah.
physics. So the first one really looks like stupid, and there's so way too many CGI on the first one. The second one, I think they did a better job with the CGI and reducing the amount of this kind of CGI that they do sequences wise. So it feels slightly better in terms of action sequence. Because the first one make me nauseous watching the CGI and everything. And also Shredder looks like freaking Transformers Iron Man bullshit. It's so bad.
I don't like how Shredder looks at all in this
Yeah.
2014 2016 one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bebop and Rocksteady looks pretty cool though, I say. Yeah.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady looks nice. Bebop and Rocksteady is nice. So yeah.
Yeah, at least there's that. Well, nothing good. So nothing else you want to say about this?
I don't
Of
know
this
what else to say
TMNT?
about the. I don't know what else to say to the other TMNT.
Oh
Because I
wait,
find
Albert, you're missing one more. There's one more TMNT you haven't watched.
no, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. There's one more TMNT. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. That's 1 hour 22 minutes.
That is straight to DVD.
Yeah, but it's still a movie.
Oh.
Also, I'll say something about that. I haven't watched it either, but
Uh huh.
I do know one thing. This one have a bit of different take, which I kinda like. Is that the four turtles are four different species of turtles, so they look very different from each other.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, which one are we talking about?
yeah.
No, which one are we talking about? Which
The
film?
rise of the Ri-
Oh,
what do you mean? The
Rise of
rise
the
of the
TMNT.
TMNT.
Okay, I thought talking about the Michael Bay one for a sec.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought you're talking about what?
I thought you were talking about the Michael Bay one.
Oh no. The rise of the TMNT. That one. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like I think Raphael is like he was an alligator snapping turtle type of deal, and
Oh,
then Donatello is like a soft shell turtle. That's why he has like a hard case on his back as a protection deal. I forgot Michelangelo and Leonardo one. That's why they look very different from each other in the from Rise of the TMNT. It's because they're different species. So that's really cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Pretty much that, I guess.
that's my TMNT stuff. So if I were to rank all my TMNT films, it's Mutant Mayhem, TMNT 2007, um, original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990s one, and then I'll do Secret of the Ooze, and then I would
Hmm.
do. Ooh, do I want to do TMNT 3 or Out of the Shadows? I think I'll do I think I'll do. I think I'll do Out of the
Okay.
Shadows, TMNT 3, and then the TMNT 2014. That's the worst one.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Mutant Mayhem has to be no. Yeah, see, there isn't a lot
Yeah,
of good TMNT
yeah,
movies. That's why
exactly.
when Mutant Mayhem was like really good, I was really surprised and really happy that it's good.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that for the TMNTs. I should get to watching them too. Alright, I guess I'll go to me now.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Is my connection still really bad?
No, it's improving. It was worse before.
Oof. Good thing I wasn't talking much before. Alright, yeah. So I'm not even it's not even a movie this time. But it is a Mike Flanagan stuff. I watch the Fall of the House of Usher.
Interesting.
Not the
This is a Netflix
musician.
thing. Oh, okay. I was thinking
Yeah.
about the musician, obviously.
Obviously, right? No, this directed is it directed by Mike Flanagan? Should be.
You tell me.
It is a Mike Flanagan thing, yeah. So I've watched I think I've pretty much watched all Mike Flanagan's series. Except for one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. The Fall of the House of Usher. It's pretty good. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's really, Mike Flanagan obviously is well executed. Um the story is pretty interesting. It's basically about what is it? A pharmaceutical pharmaceutical family business type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
the richest man alive, the richest family alive type of deal. But and then the start of the episode, we get to see the family getting prosecuted by the law. All those stuff. Because of the illegal practices they do, and they're like, oh no, things are going down. And then we just kind of cut to like basically the main character. What's his name? Roderick Usher, played by Bruce Greenwood.
I
Yeah,
like that guy.
and he's talking. Yeah, and he's talking to this detective, confessing to everything he did, and it's like it's supernatural for sure. It's
Yeah,
Mike Flanagan.
I was about to ask, is this a horror? Because the way you're describing it doesn't sound horror so far.
Yeah, because it's the horror starts because leading up to the prosecution. No, no. Once the prosecution stuff starts, he has 6 kids, and all those 6 kids died in gruesome way. And
Oh.
we have 8 episodes, so 6 of those episodes are showing basically how they die and all of that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and man, it was I think especially the second episode one, I'm like, oh my god, that is brutal. Yeah, some of them are pretty. That's all right. That's an all right kill, I guess. But second episode one, that was really good. Yeah, and then yeah, basically the story is just him confessing about what why all this happened, why he technically is responsible for the murder of I mean the death of all the family member, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get to see some flashbacks, and in the flashbacks, it's like there's this mysterious woman who keeps appearing in all of their death stuffs like that. So I think you can kind of get the gist of like, oh, what's happening here? They're
Okay.
rich, they started dying. This mysterious woman keeps appearing just before they die. I think you get the
Uh-huh.
gist of what she is.
The Grim
Yeah,
Reaper.
basically something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
But yeah, overall though, the story is really fun to follow, I think. Mainly what uh, makes me intrigued to watch more is just that I want to know how the kids died. Yeah, pretty much that. But yeah, uh, yeah, pretty much that, I guess. We got to see a lot of the familiar faces from all Mike Flanagan series. Obviously we got his wife Kate Siegel.
Uh-huh.
Then we got, was it Henry Thomas there still as usual. Rahul Kohli is there again. Samantha Sloyan. Basically a lot of the familiar faces comes back. So yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Do you know that this is based on an Edgar Allan Poe short
Yeah,
story?
obviously because they write it down at the credits every
Oh,
episode.
based on the Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah, I do know that.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
Hmm.
it's interesting this whole story.
Okay.
Mark Hamill is in it, dude. I was surprised by that.
Yeah, I saw the
Yeah, he's the
credits.
lawyer. Yeah,
Hmm.
and he's pretty cool. He's very intimidating. I didn't know his voice is that um what is that called? Very not cracked.
You
You know
didn't
when
know
when someone smokes so much, their voice kind of gets very
raspy.
low. Raspy, that's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I didn't know his voice is like that. But
I
yeah,
mean, he's a great voice actor. He voiced a Joker, so like
that is true. That is true. I keep forgetting that Mark Hamill is a great voice actor as well.
he's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that. The Fall of the House of Usher, not the singer. I give it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
Yeah. Have you seen much of the Mike Flanagan Netflix series stuff?
No, I've never seen any Mike Flanagan Netflix series. I like his films. I've seen a majority of his films, but his series I've never seen a single one.
Let me see. What? Oh, okay. That. Oh, okay. I pretty much have seen all the famous one for his movies at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen. Okay, actually, I guess I've only seen two. I've seen Doctor Sleep and I've seen Oculus. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Geralt's game and Ouija, Origin of Evil as well.
Huh.
And they have some before stuff, Before I Wake and what is Absentia. I
I
haven't
heard
watched
Hush. I
those.
heard Hush is pretty good. I haven't seen that.
I watch Hush. I watch Hush. That was pretty good,
Yeah.
like you said. Yeah. But his series though is where it's at, I think, Albert. His series is really good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too scared, man. I'm like,
Especially the Haunting of Hill House, I think. That one's the best for still.
yeah, I've heard Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Blind Manor, Midnight Mass. I've heard like all good stuff about it, but I'm like, I'm scared. You know.
It's not scary, man. I swear to God, it's not scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that scary. It's just kind of like, ooh. Okay, maybe there's a few jump scares here and there, but
See.
still, overall, it's not that scary. More like, ooh, you got the feeling, the creepiness and such. That's nice.
Uh huh.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much to say on that.
All right, so let's get back to me. I saw a new release this week, which is on Calvin's draft board. It is
I'm
Argyle
sorry.
with two L's. Why you say sorry?
Of course, I heard it's bad.
It's not great. Argyle with two L's, directed by Matthew Vaughn, who you might know as the director for Kingsman, Secret Service, Kingsman, Golden Circle, Kingsman. He directed the first Kick-Ass. He directed Stardust. He directed a lot of other stuff as well. So I was like, and X-Men First Class, which I love. So I was excited for this. The trailer looks exciting. The film was a disappointment, to say the least, I guess. I said this on my TikTok review, and I said this again on my Letterboxd review, and I'm very proud of this description. So imagine you go to a bar or go to a restaurant or whatever, and you purchase the most colorful drink there is. Like imagine the most colorful Disneyfied, I guess, like those Disney like color drinks, like most
Mhm.
colorful big drinks like cotton candy and like whatever, like the craziest thing you could think of, and you're like, whoa, this is awesome! I'm going to have diabetes. This is exciting. I'm going to get it. You sip on it, and it tastes like water or plain. That is my
Mm.
description of this film. Like based on the trailer and the expectations, it's like, oh, this is exciting. I'm excited for this. And you see the film as well. Whoa, visually, there is so much colors and so much style. There is so much visual elements to this stuff. But there's no substance. Like the plot is not great. Bryce Dallas Howard and Sam Rockwell is good in their roles. I think those two, and Bryan Cranston and Catherine O'Hara, I think those four are good in their roles. Everyone else was very mid, not not great at all. They're like just standard. And like the plot is also a mess kind of thing. So many plot twists. You will have never expect the amount of plot twists in this film. There's a lot of plot twists, and also even though there is a lot of visual elements, and you know Matthew Vaughn's style in a way, right? He does go into that style a lot, but it doesn't really look good. And I meant that literally because they use a lot of green screen, and the green screen looks bad. Like I can see the outlines on the people, on the human, and like the green screen
No.
just doesn't look. I get that that was his. I don't know if that's a visual choice that he's trying to do, but it looks cheap, and it like took me out. I was like, oh, that looks awful. Like there is a action sequence involving an ice skate. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. That's probably the ugliest looking shot I've seen in that whole film. So yeah, and the ending confusing as hell, and the most unnecessary and confusing post-credit scene in the history of cinema that I've seen. So yeah.
I am saddened to hear this. Matthew Vaughn, yeah, failed me. Henry
Uh,
Cavill, you cannot make Henry Cavill looks good, man. Really? Dua Lipa was there too, but I heard she doesn't appear much, right?
she does not appear much now.
All right. Did she get
Yeah.
physical?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. She got physical. That's nice. Did
Mm-hmm.
she IDGAF?
There are some
The
moments that she IDGAF. I would say.
mm.
She did
All
not.
right, that's good.
She did not levitate. Well, depends on your definition of levitate, but I would say that doesn't count as levitating. You know.
But did
Um,
she blow your mind?
no, she did not. It was. It wasn't. It wasn't anything.
Ah,
It wasn't anything new. From Dua Lipa. She did not blow. She did not blow my mind. Moi. Um. So. Yeah, go on.
all
Let's
right,
keep.
that's
Let's
sad.
keep. Let's keep. Let's keep going. How far can we go? How far can we go with this?
That's all I remember. Let me look at her songs real
There
quick.
was. She was not a prisoner, although there are someone who was imprisoned in the film. You know. Um.
Okay. Did she make any new rules though? As the character?
As the character, make any new rules? No.
Yeah.
She
No.
also did not be the one. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
But
But
did
she,
she met Houdini?
no, there was definitely no
Oh,
Houdini. Um,
all right.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's sad. I'm very sure at the end of the day she danced the night.
She did dance. You saw that in the trailer too. So
Oh, I
there you go.
haven't seen that actually.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
didn't see the trailer yet.
Hmm.
All right, you know what? That just breaks my heart.
And you know
Dude.
what? She also did not give a single kiss, not even one kiss. No kiss in the film.
Not even one?
So yeah,
Oh
you cannot even
man.
kiss and make up featuring Blackpink. So yeah,
I can't
uh,
even no there's no more love again.
yeah, yeah.
Man, maybe I should just start hallucinating. Hallucinate. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Alright, yeah.
So
You're
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. I cannot top. I cannot top. I cannot top that one. I cannot top that one. I was gonna be like, I want to do something with Pretty Please. I was like, no, I cannot do that. But yeah, no lie, no lie. This film was mid. 3 out of 5 stars.
Alright, at least it's a 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the Rotten Tomatoes and such? Have
Oh,
you
it's not
checked?
great. It's not great.
Oh, it's not great? Oh
Yeah.
no. How about not the audience? I was hoping the audience would at least like it.
I don't know the audience rating. Rotten Tomatoes is
Oh yeah,
35%. Audience rating
35.
70%. Yeah.
Alright, audience is 70. That's nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm saddened to hear by all
Oh,
this.
also, I made the description. I made the description how the drink is really big because the film felt long, and I was like, "Oh no, I gotta finish this drink," but it's so bland. So yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All my metaphor are intentional.
Mm. Alright, yeah. So Argyle is not good, huh? But I'm still gonna watch it though, I think tomorrow probably.
All right, yeah, you might
Yeah.
like it.
Alright, I guess I'll move on to me. I'll just go
Mm-hmm.
real quick. I watched 3 stop motion stuff, right? I watched My Life as a Zucchini with another person, and it's fun. Like not much to say
Ooh,
other than it's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, not much to say. It's really good. All right. I don't remember some. I've watched it many years back, so when I rewatch this, I don't remember some of the plot points. I'm like, huh, that did happen, and that was very wholesome. I liked it. Yeah,
We talked about this in extent last week, so check out last week if you want to hear us more talk about it.
yeah. And then I watched what's it? I watched Hell and Back. That's also a stop motion thing, basically about two, three dudes going into hell to save one of his friend. It's just one of those raunchy comedy. It's not really to my liking. It's not that funny. There's T.J. Miller in it. I feel like you can kind of guess what kind of movie it is, though. You got T.J. Miller. You have what's that
Mm-hmm.
dude? You have Mila Kunis in there. I didn't know that. You have Danny McBride. You know. Wait, Bob Odenkirk is here? What the hell? Okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, in the end, it's just raunchy comedy. But I have to say, the stop motion stuff, very well done.
Okay.
Yeah, very well done. It's just I don't really like the contents in it. And then I rewatch Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the War Rabbit. Much better than I previously remembered it.
It's
It's
a
a
good film. It is a good
it's a
film.
really good film, man. It's a really good
Hmm.
film. Yeah.
Too bad Artman ran out of clay and now they cannot make more stuff.
Wait, is Artman bankrupt?
Oh, did you not heard the news a while ago? Artman is like their distributor of clay kind of like ran out of clay, so they cannot make any more of their films.
How do you run out of clay?
I don't know. Their main
How do you run
distributor.
out of clay?
They gotta find like new. They gotta find like new distributors. Yeah, November
Oh man, that is
2020,
sad.
November 2020 of last year. The studio is running out of clay. So yeah, they are in trouble. Basically,
No, they just need to find a new place provider. That's fine. That's fine. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure there are some, right? You know, Play-Doh is still a thing.
Hey, what if we start a new business? We become the provider for clay for Artman,
Sell clay specifically for Artman. That's it.
specifically only
You
for
got it.
Artman. Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah. But that means your last movie was what was your last movie?
Chicken Run? No,
Chicken Run, right? Has to be the Dawn of the Nuggets.
it has to be.
That's last year, so it has to be that. So yeah. Okay, that is sad. They ran out of clay.
It's so sad. I know.
Like I got so many great ideas, but no clay.
Uh, there is
But yeah,
apparently a Wallace and Gromit film coming out this year. So
yeah, I saw that in one of those when we were doing the
I don't know if
drafting.
it's straight to DVD or something, but yeah.
I hope not. I really like Wallace and Gromit growing up. I watched
Yeah, they're
like
good.
some of the shorts and stuff.
They're
One
good.
of them did creep me out though when they go to the moon and they met this robot. You know, they went to the moon for cheese and they met this robot and I'm like, oh, that's pretty creepy. I don't know
My
why.
one of my friends said the exact same. One of my friend Cole said the exact same thing, but I was for that episode, but I don't remember anything about it. I was like, huh,
They
interesting.
rewatch it. It's on YouTube, I believe, the full
Okay,
episode.
okay,
Yeah, I don't know. Some part of it is just very creepy to me when
all
I was
right.
a kid. When I watch it now, it's like, oh, that's fine. But yeah, but yeah. Well, so anyway, My Life is Zucchini, 5 out of 5. Hell and Back, 2 out of 5. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the War Rabbit, that's 4 out of 5. Yeah, and also White Chicks. I watched that. I almost forgot, but no, I don't have to say much on that. 3 out of 5. All right.
All right. I'll
Albert,
speed run through mine.
speed run yours. Yeah.
I rewatched 2014's Godzilla, 4 out of 5. I still think that's a good film. Again, I get the complaint that there's not much Godzilla, and I agree there's not much Godzilla. But ever since I watched it the first time around in 2017, because that's the first time when I watched it right before Kong Skull Island,
Mm-hmm.
I've always been warned by so many people, especially you, Kelvin, that the film sucks because there is no Godzilla. So my expectation has always been tampered with because of that. So I never expected
Oh
Godzilla to
yeah.
be much. So I never had the hatred of the film because there is not a lot of Godzilla for that specific reason.
You see, here's the thing. When I say that, I was a young boy, and I'm like, Godzilla movie without much Godzilla?
I mean,
That
you're not the only
sucks.
one. You're not the only one. So
Maybe,
it makes sense.
maybe if I watch it now, I have more appreciation to the human stuff that was done well, you know. So I don't know. I might need to go back and watch Godzilla.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
the first time around I've already expected that way. This time around is pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I like the human performance. Cranston, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Elizabeth Olsen. Again, weird to see that Elizabeth Olsen and Aaron Taylor Johnson play a loving husband and wife, and then the following year they play brother and sister in Age of Ultron. And it's even weirder because I looked this up. Not I looked this up. I saw it in the credits. Sarah Haley Finn, who is the casting director for almost all the MCU films, was the casting director for
Mhm.
Godzilla. So she saw Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen like they're gonna make a lovely couple, and then they're like they can also make a good sibling. Hmm. The same casting director. So I mean, it
Did
worked
she happen
out.
to
It
live?
worked out both ways, but it's weird that it happened.
Did she happen
Uh,
to live in Alabama?
I have no idea. But I mean, no shade to Sarah Haley Finn because she's an awesome
Yeah.
person and with a casting job. But yeah, Godzilla 4 out of 5. And I rewatched Scream 4, also 4 out of 5. Still as good. Apparently, a lot of my friends dislike this film more than I realized because of some of the plot stuff. But I don't see it. I still like it. I think the kills are awesome, and I still think the third act is awesome. And one of my favorite Ghostface is still Jill, and literally one of my favorite quote from that film, uh, is, "You forgot the first rule of remakes, Jill. Don't fuck with the original." And then that sequence happened, and I was like, "Oh, that's badass." So yeah, I love that.
Wait, Scream 4 is the one with the meta opening, right?
Yes, the one where they have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the one where they have step 6, which is
Six,
inside
seven,
step
eight, I
7,
think. Yeah, yeah.
which doesn't make sense if you think about it, because like, don't think about it because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
Like,
make sense, but it is a fun thing to. No, because like I recently watched a YouTube video of this guy that he's jumping into Scream for the first time. He's watching all of them, and he's like, "Scream 4 is my least favorite." I'm like, "What? Scream 4 is your least favorite?" And he
yeah,
mentioned he didn't like the opening. I'm like, "That's the best part."
yeah. The opening is great. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
All
I think
right.
that's all for the weekly watchy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get into the 32 brackets. Yeah.
Uh huh.
All right. Do we have to explain stuff about brackets or
No.
people?
Obviously the
No, right?
seeding is from the highest seed with against the lowest seed, 32. Since it's only two of us, there is no tiebreaker, so we'll have to defer to one another. And since Calvin, so I sent a list of like about 50 to 60 films. Calvin have seen like 26 or something, I believe. So since it's 32, there is a couple that Calvin have not seen. So yeah, we'll just go over them and we'll see what happens. So this is seeded based on letterbox ratings. So this is based from highest to lowest letterbox ratings. I use letterbox because we've been using it. So the first battle is number 1, Portrait of a Lady on Fire versus number 32, Focus. Have you seen this?
I've not seen both, but I know Margot Robbie is in one, so let's go with Margot Robbie, baby.
Okay. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is, let's go to the letterbox description and see
Okay.
if which one convince you the most. But Focus is basically about a con artist movie starring Margot Robbie and Will Smith. They're
Will
both
Smith,
con
right? Yeah.
artists. Yeah. So okay, let's see. Focus. Nikki, played by Will Smith, is an accomplished con artist. Gets romantically involved with his disciple Jess, but later ends their relationship. Years later, she returns as a femme fatale to spoil his plans. Okay,
Jess is Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
He
Uh,
breaks up with Margot Robbie?
for work reasons, like they weren't
Oh,
like,
work reasons. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And Portrait of a Lady on Fire. On an isolated island in Brittany at the end of the 18th century, a female painter is obliged to paint a wedding portrait of a young woman.
Is it just
This is
2 hours
a
of watching paint dry?
no, this is a very well done French film. This is a French film.
Hmm.
It's a queer film. The two leads are lesbians. It's one of the most iconic queer films there is. It's very good. It's like an epic history, erotic romance kind of thing.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, it's good. I think you might like it if you can stand the like
S'il vous plaît?
the
Oui, oui.
the French oui oui, yeah, bonjour. Um, but yeah, also on Letterbox, if you do the rating for Portrait of a Lady on Fire, it's a fireball instead of like a star. It's cool. So yeah. Anyway, my vote goes to Portrait of a Lady on Fire. You said Focus.
You know what? Just because of the cool letterbox design stuff, I'll go with S'il vous plaît? Oui, oui.
And also, again, for the record, you have not seen either of them, right?
No,
Okay, I've
just
seen
for
it, so
the
you know.
just for the cool letterbox design thing. Yeah, I'll go with
All
the
right.
Wee Wee movie.
So the Wee Wee Portrait of a Lady on Fire Advance, good film. You should watch it. All right.
All right.
Second up, we got number 16 seed Annihilation versus number 17 seed Bridge to Terra Bithia. Have you seen either of them?
I've seen
Huh?
Annihilation. I've seen
Okay.
that, and that was a fun psychological thriller. psychological movie for sure. I like some of the. We're talking about the same annihilation, right? Annihilation.
You cannot even say the word. Annihilation, yeah, 2018 Alec Garland film.
Yeah. All right, you're talking about the same one. Yeah,
Hmm.
but that one is very fun psychological stuff. Natalie Portman is great in there, and I like the whole mystery surrounding the barrier thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and
Annihilation
also
is.
the
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead, sorry.
also the whole animals and such, right? That's just like transforming. That's pretty neat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Annihilation is a 2018 film directed by Alex Garland. It's about a biologist signs up for a dangerous secret expedition into a mysterious zone called the Shimmer, where the laws of nature doesn't apply.
Mhm. Pretty
So
cool.
kind of going like a quarantine kind of like laws of nature doesn't apply.
Sci-fi psychological stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So if I were to ask you, you haven't seen Bridget Terabithia, what do you
I know
think
it's
Bridget
sad.
Terabithia is about?
I know it's really sad. I think Teguh teared up watching it, he told us.
If Tago teared up, then you know it's sad. He's a
Yeah,
robot.
I know it's sad. Exactly. I know it's really sad. I heard about it. But I don't know what the plot is about though. Honestly, I'm guessing it's about some. I
Mhm.
know the lead is the boy kid and the girl kid, right? And the girl kid
Yeah.
is new in town or something.
No, it's the other way around actually.
Oh, the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a
Um.
2007. This is released by Walt Disney Studios, Bridget Terabithia. So
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson, the guy who's in the the Hunger Games and the whistle
Yeah.
meme. This is young Josh Hutcherson, 2007, and it's so weird to think that 2007 is still such a kid. And Anna Sophia Robb, who you might know from Race to Witch Mountain, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Way Back, Sail Surfer. So it's just Anna Sophia Robb is awesome as well. So Jesse Aarons, the boy, basically trained all summer to become the fastest runner in school. So he's very upset when newcomer Leslie Burke outruns him and everyone else. Despite this and other differences, including that she is rich, he's poor, and she's a city girl, he's a country boy, the two become fast friends. Together, they create Terabithia, a land of monsters, trolls, ogres, and giants, and rules as kings and queens. Okay, that description does not do justice at all to what this film
Whoa.
is.
Why does it sound so fun though? This movie.
Okay, so do you mind if I go to spoilers for the 2007 film? Or
I
do
rather
you
not.
not want to?
I
Okay.
rather not.
I will
I will
just
watch it
say,
this week.
okay. I will just say they promote this film as a very happy family film. Even from the description of it,
Yeah, it sounds happy.
it's about two friends that come together and they create this awesome like imaginary world.
Yeah.
It is the
I
one of
love.
the saddest films I've seen.
Okay, I might be ready.
So this is tough. I've seen both films. I like both films. I might want to. I mean, definitely gonna go Annihilation because that's what you've seen, right?
Yeah,
I guess
I guess I
to
have
make
to,
it
right?
to make it easy, I'll just go with Annihilation as well for our future conversation. Although my heart will have to say Bridget Terabithia because I think that film is truly. Um, do you know you guys know the term sucker punch? Yeah, this is a sucker punch because you
Yeah,
did
of
not see it.
course.
You did not see it coming. So yeah, but it's very well done. So
Sucker Punch is also a very bad movie.
it's a very bad movie. But yeah, let's advance Annihilation for the sake of the argument.
All right, yeah.
My heart
I
says
feel like
Bridget
if I have
Terabithia.
watched it, I would have chosen Bridge of Terabithia instead.
Uh huh.
You know? Yeah. But yeah. All right.
Fair.
So let's go to the next one. We have 32, so we
Uh,
gotta
yeah.
go at a good pace.
So
Let's see the next one.
number 9 is the Lego Movie, the original one. Number
Everything
24,
is
Fighting
awesome.
with My Family.
That's the wrestler thing, right? I think.
That's the wrestling movie. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that, but everything is awesome, Albert. That music annoys the heck out of my ears. The
In a bad
50th
way
time
or
I've
in a
heard it.
good way? In a bad way or in a good way?
The first 10 was good. The next 40 wasn't.
Shout out to I believe it's Lonely Island and Tegan and Sarah who sang that song and performed that song and write that song. Shout out to those guys.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
So everyone know what the Lego movies are about. We don't have to explain it. There's a Lego
Yeah.
minifigure. There's a master builder. They gotta save the universe. There's Batman, Wild
Pretty basic
Style.
stuff, right?
Yeah, everyone knows it. Fighting with my family. Um, this is a biopic about Paige, the WWE superstar Saraya Paige Knight. Basically, it's about her family who are wrestling families, and they want to go to WWE. They signed up, brother and sister. They signed up, Paige and Zach. They signed up to be WWE. Only Paige gets selected. Zach gets left behind to basically take care of the family. Paige go to the US to try to be a wrestler, and she realized there is a lot of toughness to it. Maybe she's not cut out for it. She's like, "Oh, I'm not made for this," and like she feels bad for her brother, but her brother's like pissed, like, "You got the chance to do it, but you don't take it, and now you want to go back instead because you think it's too tough." So this film I absolutely love. It is one of my favorite Florence Pugh film. Florence Pugh in 2019 have a crazy year, dude. Fighting with My Family, Little Woman, Midsommar. All three films, all very
One
good.
year?
Yeah, that is also
That's
the year
insane.
that's the year that she blew up. That's the year that she blew up. She got an Oscar for Little Woman, I believe, for nomination. And like you've seen Little Woman and you've seen Midsommar, both very good, right?
Yep. That is true.
To me, sometimes I prefer Fighting with My Family over those two, and that says a lot.
Oh man, you do like
I am the
you know.
I am the hot take on that because not a lot of people love Fighting with My Family, and it's not necessarily just because of Florence Pugh, it's because of the plot. The plot affected me in some way, just the family dynamic, the brother sister dynamic, and yeah, just like the dynamic of that whole thing just like really affected me emotionally. And there is a particular scene in this film where basically Florence Pugh, her character, like says goodbye to her family at the airport, kind of thing, for the first time to go to the US. Like says goodbye, like hug her family members, and then like hug the mom, and then like as they go, like the mom's like crying in the background, and then like basically in the background, you're just following Florence Pugh's character as she's walking further and further away. And you can see her face like she's holding back the tears, but she doesn't want to look back because she knows if she look back, she's gonna like cry. That is how I feel every time I fly man, back to the US. Like it doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. Even though I know I'm gonna be back, but it doesn't get easier. But yeah, that scene, like,
Understandable.
especially when I saw it in 2019, that hit me so hard. So yeah.
Yeah, you're actually living the life, you know, you're going to the
did.
US just like in the movie.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, I love this film.
You know, since you swing for Annihilation before, I'll go with Fighting with My Family this time.
Yeah. you gotta watch this film, dude. And I don't even care for wrestling, and I love this film.
Wrestling is really fun if you watch it. WWE stuff.
There's some fun stuff.
At least back then, you know.
Logan Paul is a wrestler now. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do know that. Is he still? I thought he's not anymore.
He's still. I think he got a concussion recently because he got smacked in the head.
Oh damn.
So yeah, yikes.
But yeah, Fighting with My Family is good. But going back to Logan Paul, he's actually really good, man. He's that tall and he's that athletic, jumping around and such.
He's a showman, dude.
And he plays a really good heel, like the villain type.
He watched Hugh Jackman in 2017 and be like, "I'm gonna be a showman."
What?
Great a showman.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't think that's how he inspired? When did he blew up? Is it around? No, I guess it's before 2017.
No, it was Vine days when he.
It was Vine days, you know. But he didn't thought he was gonna be a wrestler, you know. So yeah.
That is true.
But no, he's good. He's good. He's a showman. He's literally a showman.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Lego Movie is fun. I just don't love it.
Yeah,
as
Fighting
much.
with My Family.
Okay, Fighting with My Family advance. Yeah, upset.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So why don't you rate the next one?
Next one we have number 8, the Lego Batman movie versus 25th, Passion of a Christ. Jesus, Batman.
This is a You've seen one of these, correct?
But I have read parts of the Bible, so I kind of know the story too.
Passion of the Christ is basically about the crucifixion. Yeah.
Yeah, I've read that part, so I know about it. So it's like I've read it, I've watched it basically. Yeah.
In a way, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, it's about like the last 12 hours of Jesus of Nazareth's life until he got like in the cross and everything. Directed by
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, starring Jim Caviezel. Most
Yeah.
people probably know the story even if you have not seen it. And Lego Batman movie. What's that one about?
Man, Batman saving the I don't actually remember the plot. Saving the universe, and then he ends up being friends with Joker for a bit. They team up. That's all I remember. They join heads to make a bridge. You not remember that happening?
No, I remember. I remember that happening. That's a weird. That's a weird. That's a weird plot point.
It's a
Also,
Lego thing, you know.
to think that this Lego Batman is 8 and Passion of Christ 25 is kind of weird to me.
I mean, one is about the Bible, and one is Batman
Batman.
and Lego. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Lego.
Is it sinful to choose Batman over
I wouldn't.
Jesus Christ?
I. Let's okay. No, we're not. We're not comparing Batman against Jesus Christ. We're comparing the films. Okay, let's not go to compare
Yeah.
Batman against Jesus. We're comparing the film Passion of the Christ versus the film the Lego Batman movie. If I
Alright.
were to give you, if we go to Walmart right now, there's no Walmart. If we go to Super Indo right now, and I give you
Okay.
2 DVDs or Blu-rays, Kelvin, Lego Batman, Passion of the Christ. We're watching it right after this. What are you watching?
In 0.1 seconds, I'm like Batman.
Okay, there you go. Batman wins.
And I went to the church today.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
So the Lego Batman advances.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
both
mean
films. I think
that
Lego,
movie
I
is
think Lego
actually
Batman's
good
better.
though. That
It's
movie is
good.
actually a lot of fun. It's really good.
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Alright. Going into the
Okay.
next one, we have number 5, Shutter Island, versus number 28, 50 First Dates. Is it 50 First Dates or 2,850 First
50,
Dates?
50,
Because
50 first dates.
because
Because of
2,000,
the
almost 3,000 first dates is crazy.
uh, it is 50. It's 50 first dates. So
Yeah.
we've
Uh,
seen.
I don't know much about romance movie because I don't watch them. But Shutter Island, Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, story's really good. Mark Ruffalo's in it too, right?
Uh,
Ben
yes,
Kingsley's
Mark
in it,
Ruffalo's in
isn't
it.
it?
I believe so. Hmm.
Yeah, it's like really good performance. I really like the plot twist. The what else is there? And the attention to details, I guess. I really like that. Like there's a lot of if you rewatch it or you go to YouTube and just watch, what you miss, and it's like a pretty cool detail. They
Okay.
they sprinkle throughout. Yeah. Yeah, have you seen Shutter Island?
I have seen Shutter Island. The plot twist is
Okay,
very
great.
interesting. I think it's very well done. I think Michelle Williams is also in this, and she's awesome.
Oh, she is. Okay.
Yeah. It's a really good film.
Mm-hmm.
DiCaprio better in this one than in Killer of Flower Moon. Uh, yeah,
I would
no,
agree. Yeah.
this is a good film. 50 First Dates is a lot of fun though. It is the second time Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore collaborated in a rom com. The first time being The Wedding Singer. This film, based on the title, you don't know about anything about this film much, right? Based on the title,
No.
50 First Dates, what do you think that what do you think it's about?
Drew Barrymore is a 50th first dates, and they hit it off.
Mm,
No.
okay, no, not necessarily. So,
Okay. I was
this is
close though.
about this is about so this is set in Hawaii. Adam Sandler is like a womanizer kind of thing in most of
Okay.
like him in most of his films. He's a womanizer. And then Drew Barrymore is a person who have short-term memory loss.
Okay.
So
Oh. Okay.
it's about like Adam Sandler eventually like just he just wants to seduce this woman. Eventually he kind of like falls into her and like really cares about her, but she can never remembers it. So she keeps on like having 50 first dates with him. But like he knows everything about her and take care of her and everything. It's like so it's
Okay.
like kind of like doing it over and over in a way kind of thing, and it's like kind of sad to see the short-term memory kind of thing. But yeah, it's just like until basically he really wants her to like him, but it's tough because like the first dates you don't automatically like him, right? Like a person right away.
Yeah.
So it's like he really is trying and everything. And then Sean Astin is in this one as well as the brother who loved walruses. Um,
What?
yeah, the brother loves walrus. Sean Astin plays Drew Barrymore's brother and loves walrus. And yeah, it's just like it's a random fact. I don't know that I remember. But yeah, it's like sweet and charming. A lot of people love it. I don't love it as much. And there is a funny gag here. Let me ask you this. This is I don't know. Have you seen the M Night Shyamalan film The Sixth Sense?
I have not, but I know the plot very well and the
Okay.
twist. Yeah. So you can just talk about it.
One of my friends got spoiled the twist of The Sixth Sense because of this
Okay.
movie.
Did you mention it?
Because this is Drew Barrymore's favorite movie in the film, but she can
Okay.
never remember the twist, so she watched it over and over again.
Oh my god.
How funny would it be that one of the biggest plot twists in history got ruined for you because of 50 first dates?
That is pretty funny. That's pretty
I
funny.
know it's so sad, but yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, 50 first dates,
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. We gotta go Shutter Island, yeah.
Shutter Island is just better.
Yeah. All right, Shutter
Yeah.
Island is.
Alright. Shutter Island. Next one. We have number 12, John Wick Chapter 2, and number 21, Chronicle. Yeah. I've seen both this time.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright. John Wick Chapter 2. I feel like we don't have to go over it.
John
Right.
Wick Strikes Back. Yeah, John Wick.
Basically. Yeah.
Hitman Baba Yaga hunts people, goes to Rome.
Yeah. And there's dogs.
Is there dogs in this one? I guess there is. Yeah.
Is it one of Hill Berry? Isn't it?
No, that's the third one.
Oh, is that the third one? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
This
I
one
was
where he
thinking of the
goes to
third one.
Rome and like he kills one of the big Rome assassins.
Yeah.
And then
Right, I remember
Chronicle.
that now.
And then Chronicle is a found footage horror
Time
superhero
travel.
movie.
Oh, is this
What?
over here? I thought it was
No,
time
you're
travel.
you're thinking of Project Almanac.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Right,
time
right.
travel found footage one. This one is a horror
Yeah.
vibe of 3 high school students, I think 4 high school students that got exposed to like a meteorite or something extraterrestrial, something weird. They got superpowers. They have like they can fly, super strength, telekinesis. Done in found footage style, directed by Josh Trank, who ends up directing Fantastic Four, the shitty one, after he directed this one. But this one is
Fantastic,
actually
you mean?
Fan Forstic, yeah. This is
Oh
actually a
yeah.
good film, but then they give him Fan Forstic and it becomes shit. But yeah, Dane DeHaan, Michael B. Jordan is like the 2 stars, found footage horror superhero style.
So it's a fun movie to watch, honestly. Chronicle.
It is. It is
Yeah.
fun, and it's like you cannot not expect it because, like, again, superhero movie in found footage, you
Yeah,
don't really
right.
think about it.
It's kind of it's a new take on it, which which is very interesting.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
then
was it horror vibe, right? You said
the horror
kind of.
vibe is because like the character kind of got corrupted with power in a
Yeah.
way, and just like what do you think what happened if a person who have unlimited power goes bad, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
In that horror element kind of thing. So yeah,
So yeah,
it's very well done.
very well done, very interesting, very new take. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then John Wick Chapter 2.
it got some good ass action.
It does.
Yeah,
I gotta rewatch this. I think I'm probably gonna give this a John Wick Chapter 2, right?
me too.
It's like the action is
Yeah,
pretty good. Even though I kind of forgot most of it, but like I still remember good stuff about it.
I watched
So-
John Wick 1 until 4 like consecutively, so it kind of blends in. Now that I'm trying to remember all the stuff.
Yeah, I do remember this is one where they go to Rome. This is where they had the silencer battle against
That one
Common's
was stupid.
character.
That part
Yeah.
was stupid.
So,
That's not how
alright.
silencers work. But yeah,
So yeah, John Wick Chapter 2, Advance.
yeah, still.
All right.
All right, now the next one we have number 13, Deadpool versus number 20th, McFarlane USA. I'm
Right. We all know Deadpool.
Yeah.
We all know the
McFarlane
plot. No
USA
need to
though.
go. Is it? Do you know what McFarlane USA is about?
I've never seen it, but I've seen the trailer in the theaters when I was watching something with Ariq, and we
Interesting.
keep making jokes about it. Like, oh, this is about a white man teaching Mexican kids on how to escape the border.
Oh my god, that is so not what the film is about, but that is also semi-correct. Oh,
It's about running, right?
it's about cross country.
Yeah,
It's about running. Yeah, it's about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's
See,
about Kevin Costner, a former football coach who got fired from his previous job. So he goes to this new school, and they don't need football, so they kind of teach them how to run cross country, and he's like the coach for the cross country, and most of the runners happen to be Hispanic. So yeah,
I hate
but they're
how
not
almost
running to
accurate
go
it is.
across the border.
I
It's
mean, they
basically cross country for the
technically
championship team.
cross country USA to I don't know somewhere.
Also, I just found this out recently because in my brain it never, because cross country is not a thing in Indonesia. There is no such
No,
thing as
it's
cross
not.
country, so it never makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. It's unreasonable for someone to be running across the country literally, like from one side to the east to the west. Like logically, that would kill
That
you.
makes sense. Yeah.
So I asked my friend recently, I was like, so what's the deal with cross country? And they're like, oh, it's usually like about 3 to 5 miles. You're just running, but it's not on a track. It's like you go like off road, like in the woods and everything like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just like running in the outdoors, like out, like going all kinds of terrains, which is more reasonable than running across
Yeah.
the country. But yeah, that's basically what cross country is. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's reasonable. I also thought cross country is going to east to west, like you.
That's what I thought for the longest time, but I was like, that doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. Your leg is gonna fall off before you even pass your state.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
All right. So
Surprisingly good film. Surprisingly
surprisingly
very
good.
good film.
All right. Maybe I
There's not a
should
lot of
watch
cross
it.
country movies, but this one's one of the good. This one's good.
Has there ever been another cross country movie?
I don't know.
I feel like this is the only one.
This
But
is directed
anyway,
by this is directed by Nikki Caro, who did North Country, very good film, and she directed the remake for Mulan, which is not great. But yeah, and she was supposed to direct Captain Marvel before someone else stepped in.
oh,
So yeah,
but still though,
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Deadpool
McFarlane
advanced.
USA. It's just a title that's I find it funny. McFarlane. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
Something about it is funny.
McFarlane's the name of the place, so that's
Yeah,
why
I know.
McFarlane from
I
USA.
can guess that, but it just sounds funny. McFarlane.
No, that's
USA.
true. That's true. So
Yeah.
Deadpool advances.
Alright, on to the next one. We have number 4 In Bruges versus 29th Alita Battle Angel. I mean, again, I haven't seen the In Bruges, but you and I think it was Cameron really liked that, right?
I do like In Bruges, and you see now you understand why I had to include 32 because
Yeah.
Father of Lady on Fire was number 1, In Bruges is number 4. Like we're missing
Yeah.
some big ones.
I've seen the bad stuff mostly.
Yeah, you checked off. There was a film that's like really bad in there that you checked off. I forgot what it was. I'm like, oh nope, we're not gonna do that. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was in that in your on the list that you said. I'm like, we're not gonna talk
Yeah.
about Tom and Jerry. Anyway, In Bruges is good. It's about a hitman basically. In Bruges, Belgium. So it's about a hitman on the run kind of thing. And Alita Battle Angel, Robert Rodriguez, based on the anime, surprisingly really good.
Where's the continuation, my guy?
I know it ends on a cliffhanger. The box office sucks.
Where's part 2? Come on.
The box office sucks. It was released in February. Once again,
I really like. It's really fun though watching A Little Battle Angel. I have to say.
don't you remember when this was in a battle with Captain Marvel of like people should not watch Captain Marvel and should watch this instead? I remember when there was an internet
That was
debate.
the thing.
There was an internet debate because people was like, Captain Marvel sucks, don't support Marvel. Watch this one instead.
Damn.
You put woman against woman. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's the woman support. There we go.
There was a whole internet thing. It was stupid. But Yeah, Alita Battle Angel is surprisingly good, man.
Surprisingly good. Surprisingly good.
It's fun.
Like
Visuals
a
are
lot.
good.
The world building is a lot of fun. You know, like
Yeah,
that guy, the one with a whole mechanical body, but it's just a face that's human. That's a memorable design, I would say.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then the whole sports thing that she do, I forgot what it's called.
Motorball.
Motorball, yeah. That was really fun as well to follow along her journey there. So yeah. And
Yeah,
the
no.
CGI is done really well. How she looks, how Alita looks, it it,
And like
it,
outside
it fits
outside
really
of the
well.
outside of the
Yeah.
visuals, like the story is also engaging. I like the story of Alita, like finding herself in the
Mm-hmm.
world building and everything and the villain stuff. It's good. Again, like I think it have potential for the sequel. The box office really screwed it. And
Yeah.
I doubt we'll ever see the sequel unless
Sad
maybe like
though.
it become a cult classic and like 30 years later we see a sequel
Damn.
for it.
You have to
Um,
wait 30 years for an Alita Battle Angel sequel. That is sad.
they will DH everyone. With
How did it end? See, I forgot. In
It
the
literally
motorball, right?
and no, it literally ends. I don't exactly know if there's a motorball, but the last shot of the film
She did this.
uh was yeah, she did that. It zooms out all the way to the sky, and Edward Norton's character just staring from the sky, and it was like he said something, and then cuts to black.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah. So you've seen both. Which one do you think is better?
I think In Bruges is
Besides-
slightly better because it's a more complete film and the
Mm,
characterization and
that's
everything.
true.
Lots of Irish accents, you would love it. Um,
That's true. I like some Irish accents.
but you know what? Just for the sake of the argument, because we have seen both, we've both seen it. I do like Alita Battle Angel a lot, so I think let's advance Alita Battle Angel in this big upset, 29/4.
All right, sure. I mean, I was gonna. If you were going to go in verse, I would have just go along with it.
Nah, let's do Alita. Let's advance Alita.
Yeah, let's go then.
All right,
Justice for Alita.
29 advances. It's legitimately a good film.
All right. The next one, it's obvious, right? Number 3, Coraline versus number 30th, the Lego Movie 2, the second part. I did not like the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Like
I don't either.
Duplo? Really?
What? What?
They brought Duplo. You know
The
the other Lego, the one that with the curved edges, not the sharp edges, the one that the daughter plays with.
I don't remember that.
They brought I think they were Duplo, at least.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is Duplo. It is Duplo.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah. And the story isn't as good. It's not as funny either, I think.
It's
Yeah.
not. They went super meta at one point,
It's
which
and didn't
which
land as well like
yeah,
the first one.
yeah. I don't. I was not a fan of this film very much. I thought
Mm-hmm.
the meta-ness didn't really work for me. It's not as funny. Um,
Maybe it's
yeah,
because
that's
we
it.
already know what's gonna come, because the first Lego movie was really good because, we didn't really know what to expect maybe, you know. Then going to
Fair,
the
but
second one.
that's also not that's not a fair statement to say as well because
Mm-hmm.
I mean like it can apply that to like Spider Verse and like still
That
they
is
nail it
true.
both times. I just think that
Yeah,
the story was not great in the second one. That
I
suffers
can agree
from
on
it.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Coraline on the other hand,
Also, it's not Lord and Miller, right? So yeah, it's Mike Mitchell. So
oh, I don't know who that is.
he did Sky High, he did Trolls, he did Shrek Forever After, and
Okay, that's
he's directing Kung Fu Panda 4.
yeah. Let's go. I was gonna say like, yeah, that's also the Sky High that I haven't even finished watching.
Shrek Forever
I
After
thought
is not bad.
it's alright.
Yeah, it's better than 3.
That's true. Alright, but yeah, Coraline though, really good stuff. People say it's the gateway to horror for little kids.
That's probably true. My
Yeah,
gateway to horror
and
was Monster House.
that is also a good one actually. That's a really fun
Yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did it come out around the same time?
Monster House 2006. This is 2009.
Oh damn, is that old? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean the CGI animation were rough for Monster House.
it was. It
But
was
yeah,
a struggle.
Coraline though. amazing stop motion work. The world is fun. The following Coraline, Mr. Rubinsky, the grandma, YB, everything is well done. And then was it we follow the cat as well. The cat is fun. A lot of the lore drop, I suppose, in the other mother world. The other mother is scary. Once she turns into the
Mm-hmm.
needle-like spiders thing, I'm like, that damn, that's cool. And the world start to bend into like spider webs. I'm like, wow. As a kid, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, Albert, thoughts on them?
Coraline. Coraline's
Yeah, I
really
guess
good. I haven't really watched it in a long time. I've only seen it once.
you
My
should.
sister actually introduced this to me.
Really?
So yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
didn't know that.
She saw it first. It's really good, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. It's so long ago. I had to rewatch it, but yeah, I already advanced Coraline on the bracket. So
Yeah, obviously, right? We don't have to. I just want to say
yeah,
stuff about Coraline.
yeah, no, definitely, 100%.
Yeah. All right,
It's fun.
next one. Oh, we still have a lot. All right,
We
next
got
one.
this.
We
We
have
got
number
this.
14, How to Train Your Dragons: The Hidden World. That's the second one, right? Or that's the
No,
third one.
that's the third one. That's the third one.
That's the third one. Oh yeah. Versus Game Night, number 19. I don't know what Game Night is.
This is the one that I'm surprised that you haven't seen because this is right up your alley in terms of films. You would love this film. It's
Oh, okay.
directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein, like comedic writers. They did the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and this is
Okay.
basically about a group of friends who love games. They love game night, board games, charades, everything, all kinds of game nights. Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams plays a couple. They're the lead. They're very good. They're awesome. It's a comedy, crime, mystery. It's basically they do a murder mystery party, but things go wrong when an actual kidnapping happens. And they thought it was part of the game. And it's like, oh my God, this is so realistic. Whoa, we're going next level this time. That they don't realize it because they love the game night. And eventually they realize what's wrong and they gotta try to survive the night, basically. It's fun. It's hilarious. It is
That
awesome.
sounds a lot of fun.
It's
That
right
sounds a
up your
lot of
alley,
fun.
which is why I was surprised you haven't seen
Yeah.
this.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never even heard of it until today.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And Rachel McAdams is awesome in it. Jesse Plemons,
All
Jason
right.
Bateman. Yeah. And then How to Train Your Dragon: Hidden World, the third one. Very good film. I love this film a lot as well. I haven't seen it since. I
Wait,
do
that's
like
this is
this.
the first time we see Light Fury, right?
Yes, this is
The
Light
white
Fury's
one.
introduction. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, go on, but go on. I'm trying
It's
to remember
beautiful.
stuff.
It's my second favorite of the How to Train Your Dragon. The first one being perfect, obviously. But
Mm.
I like the ending of the film. You see Hiccup having kids at the end of
Oh
it, and
yeah.
like they gotta part ways with Night Fury, Toothless, and it's so sad. It's like a full circle moment. But it's just about adulthood and about like basically him Hiccup having to be the chief for the Vikings, and Toothless have to be with the dragons, and they gotta like kind of like they gotta go their separate
Part
ways, and
ways,
it's
right?
and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So yeah, I love both of these films. I have to go with How to Train Your Dragon.
I'll watch that. So yeah, The Hidden World. How to Train Your Dragons.
That one advance. All right.
Yeah, I don't like how the baby looks though. It's like a cow,
It's like I don't remember what the baby looks.
black and white.
Oh, now I remember. Okay.
They're like,
Hey,
yeah.
DreamWorks knows how to make their babies. We got the dragon babies, and we got Fergus,
Boss.
Felicia, and Furkle.
Who?
You don't you're telling me you don't remember Fergus, Felicia, and Farkle?
No. Who that?
Shrek's trio of babies?
Oh, that. I don't remember that at all.
Fergus, Farkle, and Felicia. Come on.
I thought. Wait, DreamWorks is the one that make Boss Baby, right?
They also made Boss Baby, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. All right.
Mhm.
Anyway. Uh. Moving on. Now we have Kingsman, number 11. The Secret. No,
Wow.
number 11's Kingsman: The Secret Service versus Eddie the Eagle, number 22.
Both Taron Egerton face off here. So him as a spy or him as a Olympian. So Kingsman Secret Service is based on the Marvel comics, Mark Miller comics, about the secret organization, the
That's the
Kingsmen,
first one, right?
British. Yes, this is the first one.
Okay, first one.
Because the second one came out like October. So yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, this is about the Kingsmen, the secret organization spy, and it's about Eggsy being recruited to the Kingsmen to be part of this super secret spy organization. And then Eddie the Eagle is as Taron Egerton as Edward. What's his last name? Is something Edwards maybe?
Edward the
Eddie
Eagle.
Eddie Edwards. Um,
That is
Michael David Edwards, known as Eddie the Eagle, about the British ski jumper, and has like his story of how he's an underdog and how he represents Britain in the Olympic ski jumping, which they never had before, I believe, ski jumpers in the Olympics for Britain. So yeah, which one you going with?
some
Which
stuff.
Which Terran you going with?
I like Eddie the Eagle though. It's a really good movie.
It is.
Yeah, there,
It's such a feel good movie kind of
it is
thing,
a feel good. Yeah, but on the other hand, Kingsman: The Secret Service though,
It's so
the
good.
action's wild. The story is good.
Have you
That
rewatched this
whole
since?
I've rewatched clips,
Okay.
the scenes, not the full movie. Like that church scene. Okay, not just for the church scene alone. Kingsman: Secret Service, I have to say.
I was gonna go King's Secret Service as well. Like outside of just
Yeah,
like you saw clips, but like the film is just so awesome. Like the training montage, all
yeah, it is.
the tests that they did, like even
The
before
test
all
was
the
actually
spy
fun. That's
stuff.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the ending sequence as well, and then the music, dude. The theme song, dun 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 dun,
I didn't pay
dun. Oh,
attention to that.
such a good theme song.
All
So
right.
yeah, Kingsman
Yeah,
Adventures.
Kingsman for sure. On to the next one. Number 6, Judas and the Black Messiah versus 27th, definitely, maybe. I haven't
I
seen both.
believe. Yeah, I haven't seen both.
Wait,
Right. All right.
Judas and the Black Messiah, is that the one with that dude from
Uh huh.
A
Go
Haunted
on.
House? Keith Stanfield?
Who? Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah,
Was he in this one, right?
he's the star of this one.
Oh, nice.
I don't know Haunted House. But yeah, this is so.
No,
Do
not
you?
Haunted House, Haunted Mansion, I mean.
Oh yeah, Haunted Mansion. Yeah. He was in
Yeah.
that. Do you want to take a guess
Yeah,
on
that's
what
what
the
I meant.
story is about based on the plot of this
Judas and the
film?
Black Messiah? Okay. Wait. Give me some context. Is it genre comedy? Or is that a serious movie?
It's a drama.
It's a drama, so it's a serious movie.
It's the historical drama.
Historical stuff, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure it is about uh Lakeith Stanfield character. I'm assuming he's the main character. I'm not too sure because that's all I know. He's like, wow, he brings revolution to get, I don't know, something, freedom. Yeah, I'm assuming this is a period piece as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. And it's
Okay.
like, oh my god, he's Black Messiah. Thank you. You know.
You're not wrong. You're very not
Okay.
wrong. It stars Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya, directed by Shaka King,
Oh,
who I think was Shaka King's directorial debut. This film got nominated for lots of Oscars 2021. It's also weird because Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya both got nominated for supporting actor, even though one of them is the lead and the other one was supporting. But they kind of like campaign both to be supporting and both end up being supporting,
that's weird.
which cancels each other chances on winning. Um,
Yeah, that is weird.
but yeah, it's a story of Fred Hampton, the deputy chairman of the National Black Panther Party, which is like a political African American party in the
I
U.S.
saw
here.
that Black
Who
Panther
was
stuff from
yeah,
uh Forrest Gump.
I don't even remember Forrest Gump, but yeah, it's like a political party that have an important movement in the history of America. And he was assassinated in 1969 by Cook County Tactical Unit on the orders of the FBI and the Chicago Police Department. So the Black Messiah is, oh God, I cannot remember who plays who. I think basically one of them. I believe Daniel Kaluuya is Fred Hampton. Yeah, okay, he is. He's the leader. So he's the Black
Hmm.
Messiah, and obviously Judah is the betrayer, right? So Lakeith Stanfield kind of play like the Judas, and they kind of like
Oh.
sell him out to the government, and
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
got killed. So basically, that's like the whole thing. Very good film. Political stuff. Definitely, maybe. Do you know what this is about?
Definitely, maybe. I know what's about.
So this film is about. It's a very sweet film. It's Ryan Reynolds. It's a rom com. It's basically him telling his daughter. It's how I Met Your Mother in the movie form. It's him
Okay.
telling his daughter, played by very young Abigail Breslin, who I love. Abigail Breslin. She's one
Mm-hmm.
of when she's a child, when she was still a child actress.
She's the
She's
one
one of
in
my favorite.
Zombieland, right?
She's one in Zombieland. She's the one in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine. As a child actress, she's one of my favorites. She's so cute. But yeah, it's basically about him telling his daughter of how he met his mother, how he met her, how I met her mother,
How they
basically.
met. Yeah.
But he tells like three different. We don't know who the mother is until the very end of the film. He tells the story of three different loves of life, like in college, like post college, and like basically at the end of it, and like you kind of like trying to figure out who is the real mother in this one, because he used a fake pseudo name for all of them, and then at the very end, like you see who the mother is. I was like, oh, okay, so that's the reveal. So it's very cute. It's funny. The only reason I watched this was because my dad and my uncle was having like a debate kind of thing. Because my uncle Love Actually. He loves Love Actually. And then my dad is like, I'm not too huge on this film, but you know what's a good film? Definitely, maybe. Have nothing to do with each other. The film. It's just that the poster look very similar. Because Love Actually's poster is Love, comma Actually, and it's like a plain white poster with like a red text in the Love Actually thing. And definitely, maybe it's like a plain white poster with like definitely, comma maybe, with like plain white with red poster. And there's like the whole debate, everything. And so we watched both of them back to back. And you know what? Definitely, maybe it's very cute. I really enjoy it a lot. It's a very cute rom com. Ryan Reynolds was good. Elizabeth Banks, Isla Fisher, and Rachel Weisz is like the three love interests, which is a great cast for love interest. Um, so yeah, so a cheeky rom com versus an Oscar nomination, a highly Oscar nominated film.
I don't know, but I don't know, man.
I gotta tell you,
I'll go.
I'd love definitely maybe. I'm putting that advance. Judith Like
I'll
Masai
just
is a
go
good
with you.
film. Judith Like Masai is a good film, but it's not necessarily my movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going with definitely maybe, man. It's an upset. I don't care. This film is fun.
Uh, I'll follow you because I haven't seen both. But
Yeah.
Albert, who do you agree with? Your dad or your uncle?
Which one is the better film?
Yeah, Love Actually, or definitely maybe.
It's almost on par.
I gotta pick one. Right now, Albert.
See, I've seen Love Actually more times. It's unfair.
Oh, don't you like it more?
Because it's a Christmas movie. It's like a Christmas staple. That's
Oh, it's
why
a
I've seen
Christmas
it more
movie.
times.
Okay, that's why.
Definitely maybe isn't. So but definitely maybe was good. So I'll lean to Love Actually a little bit, but definitely maybe it's very good.
All right,
Yeah.
sure. All right, on to the next one. Number 7, Nomad Land versus 26 Constantine. Another Keanu Reeves. Wait, Nomadland. I remember it being nominated for Oscars, right?
It won the best picture.
It was the one where the guy like poops in the bucket or something.
The
No,
girl poops in a bucket, yes.
the girl poops in the bucket, right?
Nomadland is about nomads, which are people who move around. It's basically following the van life. It's following people in the US who basically lives in a van, because there are a bunch of those. They're the nomads lifestyle. But yeah, basically it's just following them people who lives in a van, like don't have actual like apartment and stuff, which is interesting exploration. It won best picture, won best director, I believe, Chloe Zhao, who directed Eternals, and won best actress for Frances McDormand. So yeah,
I'll go
critically acclaimed.
Constantine. Nomadland sounds boring.
Nomadland was boring. It wasn't my movie. I get the praise. It's number 7 on Letterboxd. People love it. It's beautifully shot, but it's Constantine, man.
It's Constantine. Keanu Reeves fighting a
Keanu
beast?
Reeves
Like, goddamn.
fighting freaking demons.
What's not to like?
Rachel Weisz. there's literally a scene where he was about to die from his lung cancer, and then the devil comes and is like, "It's not your time to die yet." And he rips out his cancer, and it's like,
Whoa!
"Oh, I come back to life." It's like, holy shit.
So that's how you treat cancer. All right.
Uh,
Okay, what's the peak of Nomadland when you watch it, Albert?
when she
What's the
shits on a
climax?
when she shits on a bucket,
Oh, well, I guess
bro.
is that really the
The
peak of the movie?
it's not the peak of the movie. I cannot tell you the plot of the movie. I don't remember. It's about just lifestyle of living in the. It's
Oh
boring.
man, that's
It's
so
such
it's just
it's
a
a boring film.
documentary basically then.
It's not a docu. It's not. I guess. Um, it's a really well made film. I just don't remember much about it. It felt long. It's slow. And yeah, I mean the poop bucket scene is iconic because
It's
it's
iconic.
so it's the you don't understand, man. The sound design is incredible in that scene. Like I felt the shit coming out of the speakers. It was like the fart and the shit. You felt how much he was holding into that shit. It's just like let it go.
I choked.
Dude, in a year in 2020 where Tenet was existing and the sound design for Tenet was bad, it's a refreshing take for Nomadland to have such crisp sound design. That whole scene have better sound design than all of Tenet.
Imagine hearing it in IMAX. God damn.
The, the fart, the raspiness of the
Yeah.
fart, and the shit dropping into the bucket.
And
Uh,
once hit the bucket, you just know it. It's like
should we go
you
with
are in the
Nomadland?
toilet.
Should we go with Nomadland for this? Uh, shitting in a bucket
Something.
or getting your cancer ripped out by the devil? Yeah, we go. Let's go, Constantine.
Constantine. Nomadland, such a movie, man. Alright, let's go quickly. We have 3 more on round 1. Number 10, The Secret World of Ariety?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And 23rd, The Invisible Man.
Haven't seen both, have you?
I've seen The Hollow Man.
Which I'm surprised you haven't seen Invisible Man because it's a horror movie, which is right up your alley again. Once again,
That is true, but I can't see the guy.
you can see other people getting attacked by the guy, which is good enough. Yeah, Invisible
Yes.
Man, based on the classic Universal monsters, or as we all know, Come. But it's basically about the invisible. It's about the Invisible Man. The only difference is original one. It's like kind of like an experiment gone wrong. This one is like a guy with an Invisible Man costume because of advanced technology kind of thing, which makes it a little bit more lame, but it's still pretty cool. It's a
Mm.
very well done horror. Elizabeth Moss is awesome in the lead. And then thinking of Ariadne is a Studio Ghibli movie about borrowers based on a borrower's book. If you know what the borrowers are, basically they're like tiny humans that basically live in your house. So Kelvin, right now, you might have borrowers living in your wardrobe and you don't know it. They might be stealing your sugar cube. They might be stealing tissues and using it as a blanket. Have you ever noticed some of your tissues gone missing? Maybe it's at
I
night when you're sleeping, the borrowers take the tissue, they use it as their towel for when they shower.
think my tissues are missing.
So you might
Yeah.
you might want to check your ward. Everyone, right now, stop the podcast, check your wardrobes, open it up, see if there is anything. If you see little humans living on there, you know. But that is Secret World of Ariadne. That is what that film is about.
Nah, my wardrobe is not that magical.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ghibli movie versus Invisible Man. I gotta go with Invisible Man. This film is good. Very good.
Is the Ariety one not that good?
I liked it a lot. It's very charming. It's a very sweet, charming film. It's not the best Ghibli movie, but it's 4 out of 5 for me. But Ghibli movie is just like all really good.
I'm
But Invisible Man
surprised
just
you
like
go with
very well
Invisible
done.
Man. Though.
Huh?
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you go Invisible Man. That's what I'm saying.
It's a really good horror movie, and the mystery and everything, and the direction and the sci-fi aspect. It's so good. And the performance by Elizabeth Moss is awesome. It's Lee Whannell. So yeah.
All right, I'll go with the Invisible Man as well, since
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the Hollow Man.
If you're watching Secret World of Ariadne, either watch the Japanese dub, original Japanese dub,
Mm-hmm.
Or if you go with the English dub, there is two English dub. There is the British and the American. Because this is a weird time where Disney was trying to distribute it. So the American one, I saw the British one. I saw the trailer for the American one, and the dubbing sounds weird as fuck. So this is the British dub. The Saoirse Ronan as the main
Ooh.
girl, the main borrower. Tom
Damn.
Holland as like the regular human, and they also have
Ooh.
Olivia Colman, Mark Strong, as the main leads. And then the Disney American one are all Disney stars for the most part. Bridget Mendler, David Henry, Amy Fowler, Will Arnett, and Hannah Montana's Moses Arias. So it's like it's like weird.
The
It's
star
like one is
difference.
the star difference, and it's like weird. Like one of them is like very British, one of them is very American. I recommend if you can find the British one is better. But yeah,
British one's better.
for
You
if you
watching
want to do
British
if you
or
want
you
to dub,
watch? Wait, which one are you watching?
I found a British one.
You found the British one. Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe I should try watching the Japanese one.
Japanese one. All right,
We'll see.
Invisible Man advances.
Yep. All right. The last two here. Number 15, Black Panther versus number 18, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I mean, my vote
Like
goes Black Panther because I don't know how to lose a guy in 10 days.
you've never lose any guy in 10 days.
I mean, I hope not.
Well, you know what surprises me? Black Panther being number 15 seed. That surprised me so much when I saw the
That's
rating.
true.
I was like, where is Black Panther? 15? Oh my god. That surprised me a lot. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is a rom-com. Matthew McConaughey, Kate Hudson? Yeah, Kate Hudson. It's basically yeah, I saw you do that. It's basically about a girl who's trying to write. She's a columnist. She's a like publicist kind of thing. Not publicist. She writes stuff in newspaper, magazine kind
Yeah.
of thing. And she's writing an article of how to get a guy and lose them in 10 days. So she's trying to make a challenge of like, I'm going to make this guy
Why?
fall in love with me, and I'm going to drop him in 10 days. Which is mean spirited, but
That's
eventually they kind
mean.
of like they end up being they she end up liking him, but then he found out that she's doing it for the article. It's like, oh, you break my heart. All right, all right. He doesn't do
All
the
right,
all right,
all
all right. He
right.
doesn't do that part. But it's like, oh, you doing this only for the article. So like, that kind of trope kind of thing. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Black Panther.
like Panther it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
was cool.
Okay.
All right, the last one here. Number 2, Get Out versus number 31, Birds of Prey. Get Out.
Yeah,
Get Out.
Birds of Prey
Birds of
being
Prey.
that low kind of surprised me, but Get Out is so
Eh,
good. Birds of Prey is good.
I
There are some
guess.
good parts, but yeah, it gotta be
Yeah.
Get Out. So good.
Get Out is really good, man. Yeah, the whole performance is fun, and the horror aspect, it's interesting, I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of the first round. That's a lot.
We
It's only
got
gonna
this. Let's go.
get less from here, so it's gonna be easier. All right.
Yeah.
So now starting from round 2, we have what's this? Um. Oh god, wait, my mouse is not working.
I got it. It's
Yeah.
the number 1 seed, Portrait of a Lady on Fire versus number 16 seed, Annihilation. Just because we haven't seen Portrait of a Lady on Fire, we can defer to Annihilation.
I mean, I can swing.
I prefer Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I think it's very good, but I don't know. For the sake of conversation, I feel like
Yeah.
we gotta go
All right,
Annihilation
sure.
for this one.
Annihilation.
And I'm
Yeah.
not. It's like Annihilation's not a bad movie. Annihilation's a good film.
It's a good movie. It's really good.
Yeah.
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 All right, Annihilation it is then.
All right. Upset just for the sake of the argument.
Okay, and then next one here we have number 8, Lego Batman movie versus 24, Fighting with My Family.
Again, we can go with the sake for the sake of the argument. I love Fighting My Family. I would have advanced that, but since you haven't seen it,
Oh man, I know Paige. I've seen some of her WWE stuff.
yeah, is she good?
Yeah, she's good. She's pretty good. Yeah, I've seen some of her stuff.
So what do you want to do here? You want to for the sake of the argument once again?
You know, Lego Batman movie already beat The Dark Knight. So let's not beat. Let's not let it beat other good movies.
It is a good film. Lego Batman is a good film. Some
It
people
is a
argue it's the
fun
best
movie.
Batman movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's number 8 seed on Letterboxd for a reason.
it is. It is actually.
So again, I will not be too upset if you want to campaign for it. Again, I still prefer fighting with my family, but I would not be too upset if you want to go with Lego Batman.
Let's go with Lego Batman, I guess then.
All right. So I
It
got
is
I got my
fun.
chance to talk about fighting with my family. I'm happy enough.
Yeah, you're happy with that
People
enough.
should check it out and form your own opinions. You might not like it as much as I do, but I love it. It's one
Yeah,
of my
because
favorites.
Albert lives the life that Paige lives,
It's
minus the
relatable.
wrestling part.
It's minus the
Yeah,
wrestling part, the sibling relationship, the family aspect of it, the competitiveness, the toughness. Yeah,
and you going to US.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lego
All
Batman
right.
Adventures.
Yeah. All right. The next one here. Oh, we've seen both of this. Number 5, Shutter Island versus number 12, John Wick Chapter 2. I really like the twist on Shutter Island though.
It's good.
I'm very much leaning towards Shutter Island. I really like the performance. I really like all the details that they put in there. Yeah.
I'm fine with going with
And
Shutter Island. I'm kind of split down the
DiCaprio
middle.
performance is really good as well. So I think
Yeah.
I'll go Shutter Island.
Okay, I find Shutter Island. I couldn't remember if the twist got spoiled for me or not for this film. But it's still very well done, and I think like it's
Yeah.
or maybe halfway through the film I was figuring out what was happening in a way. Like I kind of figured out the twist faster than the reveal.
Mm.
So maybe that's why the reveal didn't hit me as hard. Either that or again I got spoiled. But yeah, it's still a very good film, very good performance. Yeah, Shutter Island.
Yeah, John Wick Chapter 2 has that silencer scene you mentioned, so
Yeah,
nah.
this
Alright,
might
Shutter
be one
Island
of
it
my
is.
first Scorsese movie ever. I couldn't remember.
Let's see. What Scorsese movies are there?
Goodfellas, The Departed, Shutter Island, Wolf of Wall Street, Killers of the Flower Moon. I haven't seen a lot of Scorsese. I think Shutter Island or The Departed might be my first one. So yeah, or Goodfellas.
Oh, actually,
So yeah,
my first one is Taxi Driver.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, but I don't remember anything about Taxi Driver. So technically, it's like Shutter Island is my first movie.
I can see my log date and see what it is. Let's see. Shutter Island, May 4th, 2022. Not Killers of the Flower Moon. Goodfellas, 2020, December 16. Okay, so the Goodfellas have the lead now. The Departed, November 2020. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Irishman, December 2019. Irishman, my first one. There we go.
whoa, Irishman!
Also, one of my least
I
favorite
love.
ones.
It's really long.
It's long and they DH Robert De Niro, but he physically still moves like a 60-year-old man. So there's a sequence where he's beating up someone that's supposed to be young, but he's like, oh, oh, like so slow. It's so weird. All right, Shutter Island advances.
Wait, actually, is Hugo directed by Martin Scorsese?
That is Scorsese. I haven't seen that.
I think that's my. Since I don't remember anything from Taxi Driver, so I'll say Hugo is my first one.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Shutter Island
Anyway,
advance.
on to the next one. We have number 13, Deadpool versus 29th, Alita Battle Angel.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool it is.
Yeah, Deadpool easy.
Deadpool.
Alita is good.
Alita
But
Battle Angel
again,
ends with a cliffhanger, so that's a minus.
yeah, yeah.
Deadpool.
Deadpool's great.
I mean, that whole action sequence you see I think the first in the intro, right, when they were in the highway,
Mm-hmm.
that was memorable AF. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. On to the next one here. Ooh, this one's tough. Number 3, Coraline versus number 14, How to Train Your Dragons: The Hidden World.
Well, I know where
I'll
you're
go with
going.
Coraline. Yeah, I know where I'm going.
I know where you're going.
Yeah. I don't know about you, Albert.
Again,
Both are.
I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon since it got released. I haven't seen Coraline longer, but I believe Coraline's probably the better film.
Oh,
So
okay, so it's not that hard. I thought it would
I
be
mean, I
harder for
know,
you.
I know where you would lean to. So I'm like, I might as well.
No, but
I
it's-
wasn't much. I didn't have much inkling one way or the other. So
all right, sure then. All right. The next one here we have number 11, Kingsman: The Secret Service versus definitely maybe.
Kingsman,
It's Kingsman.
have to be
Kingsman. I mean, it's
Kingsman.
such a
Yes,
very different genre.
very different genre.
But
Eh,
Kingsman for sure for me. Yeah.
Kingsman, it
All
is.
right. Next one, number 23rd, The Invisible Man versus 26, Constantine. I like I like the supernatural aspect of Constantine, so I'll go with that. And also because I haven't seen The Invisible Man.
Yeah, we don't. We could not have tiebreaker. I was gonna go with Invisible Man. Um,
Okay, we can just, do the rock, scissors, paper.
rock paper. You want to do rock? You want to do rock paper scissors on air?
Yeah, alright, let's do it right now.
All right.
Alright.
Rock
Rock,
paper.
paper,
You okay?
scissors.
You do it. You do this. You say it, and I'll just
Okay.
do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
I got paper. I do paper. Kelvin did scissor, so Kelvin wins. So
Yeah.
Constantine advances.
Constantine.
Invisible Man being
Yeah.
23rd also surprised me.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Constantine. Yeah. Lung treatment. Cancer. Next one here we have Get Out versus Black Panther. Get Out. Get out, Albert.
Yeah, I love
That's for
Black
sure.
Panther so much, and I have mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I wrote a paper on Black Panther. Just the importance and cultural relevance and how good it is. I love Black Panther. I probably defend Black Panther more than most people. Like
I'm okay with it.
like I defend Black Panther more than most people in like our community as like an Asian, because obviously it's an important film for African Americans and Africans everywhere. But like as an Asian, I feel like I talk about Black Panther more than most Asians. So
You did wrote a paper about it.
I did. But yeah, Get Out is a perfect film. It's so good.
Yeah.
It might be my favorite film of 2017 between that and Logan. So
Okay. It's gotta be Get Out. This one.
yeah, Get Out is so good. Even
Yeah.
upon rewatch, the twist still. Oh,
Still really good on the rewatch.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
All right.
Get Out it is.
Get Out.
Alright, now what round is this? Round 3?
This is the quarterfinals.
Quarter, yeah. Alright. Let's go again here from the top. Portrait of a Lady on Fire versus. Wait, I thought we were doing Annihilation.
No, yeah, we do Annihilation. My bad, I put the wrong thing. Annihilation versus Lego
Annihilation
Batman.
versus Lego Batman movie.
I put the right.
Again, very different genre, very different target audience. So, this stuff.
Yeah, now we've seen both of them.
I don't know, man. I like funny movies.
I think there is a reason Lego Batman is number 8 seed. I think it's a better movie than Annihilation. There are some good parts of Annihilation is good, but I think there are also some duds in that film. Part of it, I think Lego Batman is almost like perfect.
This is the best Batman movie, Albert.
It's not the best. It's not the best Batman movie, but
top 5.
The fact that it's able to do both commentary in a joking way on Batman, yet is still true to the Batman mythos, is incredible. That they toe the line so well in terms of making fun of it, but also more accurate than most. Like the Joker Batman relationship is very
really good.
It's really good. It's done in a joking way, but it's also true. So yeah,
I don't know. I guess that settles it. Lego Batman movie.
Lego Batman it is.
Yeah, let's go,
man.
Lego Batman sweep.
Every time Lego Batman's on our bracket, man, they go.
Yeah. All right, next one here. Oh, Shutter Island versus Deadpool. I mean, if you're taking account the actually both movies are pretty rewatchable, but Deadpool is definitely more rewatchable because it's funnier and it's action.
Yeah. Um,
But then again, Shutter Island is good. But
which way are you leaning?
which way am I leaning? This one's. I'm guessing you're leaning towards Deadpool. Am I correct?
See, all right. So let me read you a quote from Shutter Island, and let me read you a quote from Deadpool, and see which one is better. Okay.
Alright, sure. This is how we will decide it.
Uh huh. Which quote from Shutter Island is good? Let's see.
Okay.
Um.
There are no
Okay.
good
This one.
quotes.
This one. This one.
Okay.
This one. You know, this place makes me wonder. Yeah. What's that, boss? Which would be worse, to live as a monster or to die as a good man?
That's the ending phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ending line. Okay.
that is the ending line compared to Deadpool's one of Deadpool's opening line. You're probably thinking, my boyfriend said this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into fucking kebab. Well, I may be super, but I am no hero. And yeah, technically this is murder. But some of the best love stories starts with murder. And that's exactly what this is, a love story. And to tell it right, I gotta take you back to long before I squeezed this ass into red spandex.
Duality of a man.
I am going with Deadpool. I love just outside of the
Yeah, I
code
think
context.
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool more than Shutter Island.
It's definitely a lot more fun. Yeah. So I'll go with Deadpool as well.
Deadpool advances.
Yeah. Alright. Next one we have
Oh, there you
the number 3, Coraline visits the Kingsman Secret Service. Am I gonna betray Coraline?
go. Are you?
I don't know.
This is your favorite film of all time. That's tough.
That is true. Coraline is my favorite movie of all time.
I personally love Kingsman more just because I've seen it
Yeah.
more. But I can defer to Coraline because it's you love it.
I guess sometimes I'll let Albert be happy, and let's go Kingsman the Secret Service.
You don't have to make me be happy. What?
I mean, both movies are really good. All right, both movies are really
mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but definitely Secret Service has more of a rewatchability factor, I would say. Again, action is really freaking cool in that movie.
It's very cool.
Yeah, and you cannot get bored of the church scene with the Freebird song playing in the background.
Are you
But
so
yeah,
are you actually gonna go with Kingsman?
yeah, why not? I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll make you happy for once,
Surprise.
Albert, because a
Surprise.
lot of your movies didn't make it in. The one that you like.
My top films that has been eliminated includes Black Panther, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, Invisible Man, and Fighting with My Family.
So yeah, now we are on equal grounds.
All right, so Kingsman advances then.
Yeah, I really like Coraline though. I'll say that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, next one, Get Out. Number 2, Get Out versus number 26, Constantine. It's easy, right? It's Get Out for this.
Yeah. So which one is better, getting your cancer ripped out by the devil, or getting the soul of black people ripped out by white people? Um, just want to get out.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Um,
If I have to choose, though, I would like to get my lung cancer ripped out.
uh,
I think that's the better
okay,
deal. But Get Out is definitely a better movie. All right,
you gotta go. We gotta go get out. Yeah.
you gotta go Get Out, man.
All right. Get
I
out
should rewatch
advances.
Get Out soon.
It's good.
Yeah. All right. Next one. I guess we have
The semifinals here, final four.
semifinals. Yeah, final four here. We have number 13's Deadpool versus number 8, the Lego Batman movie.
Comic book battles. These Marvel versus DC.
DC.
R-rated versus PG-13. I think it's PG-13. Comedy versus comedy. Animation
Romance
versus live
versus not
action.
romance. No, romance versus friendship.
There is romance in Lego Batman.
Yeah, but it's more to the friendship, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
this is tough. Um,
Both are
okay.
really funny too.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have an opinion? Don't say it. If you are leaning one way, don't say it.
No, I don't have. I'm split
Because if
right
you
now.
are, I was gonna. If
50-50.
you are, I was gonna say let's count on 3, 2, 1, and see. Let's say it together. Um, you lost. I lost your audio.
All right. Do you lean on one? Are you leaning on one?
I'm leaning on one. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let me think for this a little bit. It'll be so funny though if the Lego Batman movie sweeps.
Did it win all the way last time? No way, right? It just
No,
made
no,
an
it
upset.
doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
he just
this
made
is
an
just
upset to the Dark Knight.
whatever episode that was when you do the best DC movies.
Yeah,
Again, both films are good. Very good
both films
cast.
are really funny. Yeah, but okay, I think I got one. I think I'm
Okay.
leaning towards one.
All right.
All
At the
right,
count, so 3, 2, after one. Okay. After one, we say it.
after
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay,
So 3, 2, 1. Deadpool.
Batman.
Damn. Well, we're split. Okay.
I did not want to betray DC.
We're
I'm
not
a DC
betraying DC.
shill.
We're not betraying DC. Just about love which movie is better, and Deadpool's better.
No, but I don't know, man, Lego Batman movies is a lot of fun as well. It's funny, like you
So is
said.
Deadpool. You say funny, it applies to Deadpool.
That is true.
What does Deadpool not have that Lego Batman have?
Yeah, you're right. I was just being a DC shill. Because
but Lego Batman have higher ratings than Deadpool and Letterbox.
does it actually? Wow.
Three
Okay.
point 3 points. Okay, Lego Batman is 3.79.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool is 3.66.
It's not that much difference.
It's
That
not
is
that
like
much different.
a 4 and like a 3. That's pretty big.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. If that's then you're right. I guess Deadpool is better. It has everything like what Batman has, the jokes and such, great performance, but Deadpool has the actions to back it up as well. The action sequence, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's true. Um,
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Eh,
fine. We can go Lego Batman.
we can go Deadpool. Let's go Deadpool.
Okay. I just want to shout out. These are the most popular reviews. I'm looking at the joke reviews, for
Yeah.
Deadpool and Lego Batman. The Lego Deadpool top review on Letterbox is you can now officially watch a pegging scene on Disney Plus. Alright.
There
I
was
don't
a
remember.
pegging scene.
I don't
What?
remember a pegging scene. Yeah.
Okay, we'll look it up after this.
Yeah. And
After
then
the
the
show.
Lego Batman one, there is 3 good ones. The first one, you can't spell Lego Batman movie without LGBT. Okay. The second
Okay.
one, how does Zack Snyder sleep at night knowing a Lego movie ended all his movies? Which is true.
Oh, that is sad.
And then the third one, Batman and Joker should have kissed.
They should
So
probably. Yeah.
yeah, but Deadpool's
Actually,
advancing.
Deadpool. I do remember the pegging scene now.
Who's pegging who?
Well, Ryan Reynolds be getting
Oh, he
pegged.
got pegged by the lady,
Yeah, now I remember.
yeah. Okay, by
Yeah.
Vanessa. Okay, yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
all right.
All right. Next one here. Number 2, Get Out versus number 11, Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Comic book movie versus political commentary.
How are we going with? Oh my.
I know where I'm going with this one.
All right. Let's say it.
3, 2, 1. Get out.
Secret.
God damn it!
I'm kind of split. Are we let's just rock scissors paper again on this?
Okay.
Again, my thinking for Kingsman is the action's really fun. like everything we've said, before. Good plot, engaging,
Uh-huh.
good characters. I mean, same can we say it about Get Out?
Yeah.
Good, yeah, good plot, good characters, but Secret Service at the action sequence. And Get Out has the running away from grandpa sequence.
There are a lot of action sequences in Get Out too.
Actually, now that I think about it, there are actually once
There are a lot of violent action
he
sequences.
tried to escape right from the mansion.
He tried to escape. There is a sequence with where he stabbed someone with the
Yeah.
antler that was on the wall. There's a lot of running sequences, and the one of the last scenes of Get Out was when he beat up the white dude, beat up white lady, or yeah, beat up the girlfriend, and then the police car come, and you thought, oh shit, he's fucked. But luckily, it's a
Oh.
TSA. It's a TSA friend, right? That's a
Mhm.
good ending. And then the ending for Kingsman is Eggsy getting to get
What's the
with
ending?
the Swedish princess from behind.
Was that the ending?
It was the last shot of the movie. He get to go back door with the Swedish princess. So
I did not remember
similar
that as
ending,
the ending.
similar ending.
Similar, happy ending. Happy ending. Happy
And,
ending.
um,
So how are you gonna do this?
no.
Get out of the Kingsman. I'm fine either way, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah,
you want to go Get Out?
I can go with Get Out.
All right, let's go with Get Out. So the finalist is going to be Get Out versus
Versus
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Such a weird final.
You know what's funny though? When you think of February movies from the past couple of years, these are the ones that, like, to me, the ones that pops out. There is three. It's Deadpool because of the Valentine's Day whole
Valentine's
gag
thing,
thing.
yeah.
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 Get Out definitely because it was very early in the year and the buzz and everything. And Black Panther.
Honestly, all I remember is
Those are the three. If you ask me, name three February movies, I would probably name those three. Like on top of my head.
the only one I can name is probably Deadpool. Just because of the gag thingy, the Valentine's
Yeah,
thing.
fair.
Yeah. What do we do here?
It's
Get
so
out,
different.
Deadpool.
It's so different.
Are we gonna give it to the better, like,
Okay.
commentary? More. Is it well made? I wouldn't say it's well made because both are well made.
Okay. I feel like this is gonna be tough for us to decide, so let's do it like this, okay?
Randomizer.
Not randomizer. All right, let's do a tally, okay? Which
Okay.
film had the better performance? Have the better lead performance? Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool or Daniel Kaluuya as Chris?
I'll go with Ryan Reynolds. He's iconic as Deadpool at
Okay.
this point.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is Deadpool. This is right hand, right left hand. Okay. So Deadpool 1 point. Supporting performances. All the white people and the black people from Get Out, or the X-Men and the Francis from Deadpool. I gotta go with Get Out just for
Get
the
Out.
sole fact of, like, the sequence where he's just eating the cereal and everything.
Yeah. I think Get
Okay.
Out is good. Better performance-wise.
Better plot. Gotta be Get Out.
Gotta give Get Out. Gotta be.
Okay. Get Out. Better plot. Rewatchability
Oh,
factor.
Deadpool, I think.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think Deadpool have the rewatchability factor. Action sequence. Deadpool, right?
It's Deadpool, obviously.
What else?
What else is there to talk about?
Emotional impact.
Emotional You're just trying to get out to win.
Get Out. So we're
Get
we're
Out.
tied 3-3 here. What's the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
best
yeah.
picture? What's the last thing we should do?
You're just trying to get out to win. Performance. What other categories are there usually?
I mean, we could
Sound
do
design.
cinematography, but I don't know which one I would lean towards.
My cinematography, I think it's gonna go to Get Out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, you said it,
Like
not me.
I
So,
feel like on technical side, I think Get Out is somewhat. Well, actually, I don't know. Deadpool sequence are pretty cool in the highway stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, that is tough. That is tough.
This ranking is not working very much. Well, I know
Maybe it's
I know
time.
where I know where I'm going.
You're going Get
You
Out.
know where I'm going. I'm going Get Out, but
Yeah.
I'm if you can sway me to Deadpool.
What else is there to say? You Negasonic mutant girl? Does that
Yeah.
sway you?
I don't know,
Colossus,
man.
the portrayal of Colossus is fun. You know, he
Yeah,
basically becomes like the dad.
yeah, but just
Yeah,
Get Out is
but
just
that
like a
doesn't really.
flawless film, and it's like engaging and scary and dramatic and action heavy, and
You know, I guess
the script is so good.
I like Get Out. Let's just
Get
go with
Out
Get
wins.
Out. Yeah, let's just go with Get Out.
Get Out is the winner of the February movie draft.
It has to be. But it's
So,
like if you're watching a February movie, you know, just for fun,
uh-huh.
Deadpool.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
If I'm doing a movie night, it'll be Deadpool.
Fair enough. So congrats to Get Out for winning the February movie bracket.
Right. So yeah, Get Out wins. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
So, nothing much to say. I think Tough Battles deserve it. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah, that does wrap up the bracket for us for the February movies. It was fun.
Oh. All right. 32 movies is a lot.
Hey, we did it. We success. Let's go. We have to
Yeah,
shout out a
baby.
lot of underrated films.
Yeah, it's. I know I haven't seen a bunch of them, Albert. Goddamn.
You know, now you got stuff on your watch list. Fighting with My Family, Game Night.
Game Night is one I
What
think I'll
else?
be watching. The Bridge of
Yeah,
Terabithia too. Those two.
Bridge of Terabithia. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's that for the February movie bracket. Get Out as the winner. So now
Mhm.
on to the last part of the show. Well, Albert will make an announcement.
Well, we'll both make an announcement.
Oh, listen.
But okay, you'll listen. So, this is a big announcement regarding the future for the Councilman podcast.
Yep.
As some of you are listening, our listeners, our viewers, you guys might know that Ariq have left the show as of recently, a couple of episodes ago. Ariq have left the show indefinitely. Don't know when he's coming back. Teguh is following the same route as well. And so it's mainly just the two of us that's doing the show.
Yeah.
And me and Kelvin have this talk that it just doesn't feel right to keep going with the Councilman Show with the way how it is structured without those guys,
And
especially
the
with our
logo has
logo
4
and
people.
everything. The logo of our 4 people. It's the identity of the Councilman Show.
Yeah.
It's just like it's the Council 2 is not really the same as the Councilmen, with the 4 of us. So
Council duo.
Council
Yeah.
2. So we've decided that we are going to end the Councilman Show, or I guess the better word is to stop the Councilman Show
For now,
for an
at least.
indefinite amount of time. It doesn't feel right to go on without those guys, like we said, and like our show as well. We've had a great run, 245 episodes. Calvin wanted to go to 250, but we're like, I gotta stop it. So we are stopping the Councilman Show. And again, just like outside of just the feeling right factor as well, as a show, I feel like we've kind of reached a good high. We've had highs, we've had lows. Like numbers wise as well, we're kind of like on a decline in a way. So we thought that it's like probably a good time for us to stop.
All right.
So
Yeah.
there will be no more Councilman podcast again for an indefinite future. Who knows when?
Until we can maybe get the 4 of us back. Think of it like
Yeah.
the Avengers.
We will have a Councilman reboot, in the future potentially.
Yeah.
However, go ahead. Say you
I was gonna say we downgrade from Councilman to Council Boys.
However, having said that, We will not be going away entirely. Yes, the Councilman podcast will no longer be a thing. We will still be going forward with some content on the YouTube channel. The
Mm-hmm.
Councilman channel is going to turn into the Councilman Network, where we will create more stuff in there, more videos, trailer reactions, more reviews. We're still gonna do that, weekly watches, some maybe potentially more brackets, more tier lists, whatever on the YouTube channel. We are going to shift our focus a good amount to the YouTube. And also, me and Calvin have been in talks to do a 2% podcast with obviously open to guests and everything. We are going to do a podcast once eventually. We will not disclose the title yet. We have a title in mind. We'll not disclose it yet. And we also don't know the start date yet. We're stopping in Councilman. We need some time to regroup, basically, get the kinks for the podcast, the logos, the
Mm-hmm.
music, everything. So we will return to the podcast feed that will be running on the Councilman Network YouTube channel. But again, we don't know the start time that for that. So
TBD start time. Yeah.
TBD launch date. I
Mm-hmm.
can say this: if you are subscribed to the Councilman podcast feed, stay subscribed because we will post announcement both on that and on the YouTube channel for our upcoming podcast. The new podcast will be on the YouTube space. It will be on the network, on the the Councilman Network channel. However, on the podcast feed, we will have a new podcast feed for the new podcast. But
Mm-hmm.
what I will do is for the first couple of episodes, I will probably put it in both feeds, both on the Councilman and on the new one, just to transition you guys along. But eventually, we will stop the one on the in the original feed. But yeah,
Yeah.
is currently the plan for the future of the Councilman. Anything you want to
Yeah.
add?
Not much really, but just stay tuned for whenever we decided on when the launch date will be. I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's been quite the run. 225 episodes. It's not a lot. It's a, I mean, it's not a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Started
Yeah.
all the way back from 2018 when uh, just we're just for
What
fun
was
doing a
what
Avengers
was it
Infinity
was
War is a
Endgame.
and
Infinity War.
Infinity
Yeah.
War, like a review.
Yeah.
We've
It's
gone
all
far.
because of Infinity War.
Yeah,
So it really was because of the Avengers that we assembled.
yeah, yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
It's been a run.
It's
But
been
yeah, the
around, man.
councilman does come to an end. Like all good things, it does come to an end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, hopefully, um, the future will be good. I guess for the whatever we're going to do next. Then.
Hmm. So
Yeah. All right.
thank you to everyone who have supported us. Hopefully, we get to see you familiar faces again in the future, in all our future endeavors. Um, but yeah,
All right. Yeah. So, again, remember, stay tuned for announcements.
hmm
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll plug it out.
plug one last time as the councilman.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You guys can find me, Kelvin, on Instagram at KYA27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Albert.
You can find me on X, Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd at JA Wiradharma, JAWIRADHARMA. And you can find the councilman at Councilmen Show. You hear a motorcycle
Yeah.
on Twitter, on X, Instagram, Letterboxd. You can still send us an email. That email still exists at councilmanshow@gmail.com. But yeah, follow us there. We might change our handle, but it's still probably or we might make a new social. We'll keep you posted. But follow us
Yeah.
there. We'll post updates. And yeah, stay subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, this is the time to see our future endeavors. The YouTube channel is the Councilman, will be the Councilman Network, and the podcast feed as of now is still the Councilman, but we'll have a new one. It's everywhere. So yeah, that is it. Plug Councilman one last time. And our merch is still going to be available, so get the merch if you still want to at the T
Yep.
Public shop.
Yeah. All right. And for I wouldn't say it's the last, but for an indefinite amount of time, this will be the
Yeah.
last. The councilman has spoken, and we'll see you. I don't know when. Soon. Yeah.
Bon
Soon.
voyage.